Love the bones of him, and again, that's why I asked Pat and Rochelle, you know, could I do an award for him? So it's the 8th year, and there's been some fantastic winners, he really has. And again, you know, I keep saying to you, keep reading the programme, but you know what it's about. If you win either of the awards, you know, you've done something for the community. So we do it all the time. I mean, that means a lot of people, and it's, you know, every year we come up with a name or some names, and then try and whittle it down to one. Well, you know, the ones that are, you know, the last 3 were fantastic, they really were. But this fella, for me, I've got to know him a lot more the last, well, say 6 months, and you know, the more I get to know him, the more I think this is what the world should be all about. There should be more fellas like this fella, and we wouldn't have the problems. I can't believe the job he's had. I mean, I can go on for about an hour about him, and obviously he hasn't got a clue if it's him, and that's why I've kept it a bit quiet. But for me, different class, absolutely brilliant, and the winner for the Labone Corinthian award is George McKane. The only thing with George, I'm going to phone him off on Monday. He's not a fashion icon like, is he? George has just been, I think he's just come back from Glastonbury. I think his tent's in the back, he's pitched the tent in the back, and I think me and him are going to be kidding there after having a few becks. But I'll get George to say something. If you think I can talk, do us a favour. I'm going to Bournemouth in the morning. He'll still be here on Monday. But no, fantastic George, honestly. He's a very humble man, obviously, but the things that he's done, it's called Yellow House, that charity that he started 30 years ago, which again, I've done it for 10. And, you know, it's hard work, it really is. And George again, you know, the lads, there's a few lads here tonight, so there's a table over there, and some of the kids that come through, Villa's doing the photographs, you've got John Escott and Dan's come tonight, and great to see them. As I say, that's what a community is all about. Shall I interview him, or do you want to, well? Do you want to, but George, you deserve it, mate, you really do. And I'll let Alan say a few words, because...
I'll do it, otherwise you'll be here all night, Ronnie. George, hey, that came as a shock, didn't it?
I am in a terrible shock, and there'll be a lot of people really happy to know that I'm speechless. But I am, and Ronnie, I'll sort you out on Monday. It is fantastic, and Ronnie's doing wonderful work, and we should remember that we're all here for Ronnie tonight.
We are indeed, but it's people like you, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, it's people like you, George, that make the world go round, as they say in the trade. Just for those people who are not aware of what you do when you're not playing Moses or Abraham or whatever it is you do. Just no, it's not Elvis, believe you me, that is not Elvis, George. Just give us a little smattering of the kind of work and time you've given to others.
Well, I founded Yellow House 30 years ago, and I used to be a bank manager, believe it or not, you know, and I used to wear a shirt and a tie, and one day I just saw a kid in the streets who was dirty and, you know, down, and I just brought him in and we had something to eat. And I never ever went back to work. I never went to work ever again. And I just been, my house is open to all young kids, and if Dan's dad over at the back can ask Dan to stand up. This is typical Johnny Boy and Villa, and Dan at the back, he's had over 100 operations. He's got a glass.
Well done, guys. Job done.
Thank you very much to everybody. Wonderful. And I did kiss Alex Young's foot, and that's in the Alex Young book.
Well done, George. Thank you so much, guys.